One day at the Mickey Mouse Clubhouse, Mickey and Minnie decided that they wanted to go for a walk in the woods. But they knew that they had to be very careful because it was really easy to get lost in the woods. And they didn't want to get lost. So they came up with a plan. They had a plan so that they wouldn't get lost. Every time they took a step, Minnie Mouse would put down a breadcrumb. And then that way, when they were done, they could follow their way back. So they had breadcrumbs all the way along their trail. What they didn't know was they were being followed by birds. And the birds just thought that Mickey and Minnie Mouse were leaving them a tasty treat because that they were hungry. So they started eating all the breadcrumbs. Soon Mickey and Minnie were deep in the forest, and they came to an area with full of butterflies. And they had never seen so many butterflies in their lives. So they watched all the butterflies. But then they realized it was getting late, that they needed to get home. But when they turned around, they realized that their trail of breadcrumbs was gone. Minnie and Mickey were lost in the woods. They didn't need to get home. They didn't know how to get home. So they were wandering for a long time, trying to find their way back to the Mickey Mouse Clubhouse. So after wandering through the woods for many hours, Mickey and Minnie came to a gingerbread house. And it was made of gingerbread and had candy and frosting all over it. And Mickey Mouse started eating it because he was so hungry. But Minnie Mouse said, "Mickey, do you think that's a really good idea?" And Mickey said, "Sure, why not?" So Minnie started eating the house with Mickey. But then they heard something. And a lady appeared. And they didn't even know where she came from. And she said that her name was Mother Gothel. And that she owned the house. And she would like for them to come in so that they could have some milk and eat other candy too. And Mickey and Minnie said, "Sure, why not?" That sounded like a really good idea. When they got inside, Mickey and Minnie didn't see any milk and cookies. They didn't see anything. All they saw was 2 fires. So I asked Mother Gothel what the fires were for, and she said, "Why, it's to cook you two, of course. I'm going to put you in the fire and I'm going to have mouse." And Mickey and Minnie were super scared because they realized that they should have never talked to a stranger. And they should have never gone inside a stranger's house. And no one knew where they were at. So they were super scared. But just then, the lights went off. And it was completely dark inside the Mother Gothel's home. When the lights came back on, Goofy and Donald had driven through the door of Mother Gothel's house and told them to get in, that they were going to drive them back to the clubhouse. So Mickey and Minnie Mouse jumped into the car. So Mickey and Minnie had gotten in the car and they were able to drive right through Mother Gothel's house and were on their way back home. And Mother Gothel was upset because she really wanted to get Mickey and Minnie. But now they were on their way back to the clubhouse. When they got back to the clubhouse, Mickey Mouse and Minnie Mouse were so happy. Goofy and Donald had saved them by driving right through the house of Mother Gothel's house. So then they were back to the Mickey Mouse Clubhouse, and they all learned an important lesson about never, ever taking candy from strangers or going inside a stranger's house. So remember, kids, if a stranger ever offers you candy, make sure you say no and you tell your parents or a policeman so that they can find out if there's something wrong. Take care and be safe and have a great day. Now check out one of these really cool videos too that feature Peppa Pig, Doc McStuffins, Mickey Mouse, Play-Doh, the Play-Doh Operation Kit, and videos with marshmallows, Starburst, and lots of candy. So I'm sure there's one that you'll like. Just pick the video that you think is fun and just select it and the video will pop up. Take care and have a wonderful day. Bye everyone.